back to I Train Mind, Body, Soul, man. I'm gonna be taking y'all to places around Tampa that look cool and surreal, maybe places y'all want to visit. But remember, this is an OG for God. I ran havoc up in these streets and I took away from the community, and now I want to give back to the community. So I find places to pray, meditate, to get my mind right, so I can give y'all good videos, man. I come to you with a grateful heart, man. Do my prayer, do my meditation. Everything that I'm gonna tell y'all to do, I do myself, just for a positive tomorrow, so a better tomorrow. So I got a few stories for you today, you know, and this isn't to, it's, I don't know, war story, but to give you a full description of who I was back in the day and to let you know change is possible, because I've been, damn, I put myself in them same situations. Man, I'm gonna go back to when I was like 15, maybe even 14, man. And this was my mindset, man. I used to hang out with peeps who, I guess if you call, you know, B Master P back in the day was about it. Except they didn't like that I carried. But they were all scrappers, man. And I used to have a buddy who he was 6'4", white dude, man, would scrap with anybody. He was way better than me. That's what they ain't sure with throwing hands. But I was known for, and man, I was put in the we put ourselves in this situation because we were known for robbing, stealing, and doing dirt, like filling orders, man. We heard somebody running their mouth, man. And they came and told us, they said, man, he was a drug dealer. And, you know, we knew he carried a gun. But because you ran your mouth, man, you said you wish he literally said, I wish they would. So we did. And we got him for everything that he got, man. His car, his gun, his drugs. And he knew it was us, man. You know, and this ain't to boast, this is for the glory of God, 'cause we're going to go over to the thinking areas, man. This could have got me locked up, man. So we heard this dude was after us. Okay, cool. A lot of people were after us, but they never really, you know, really acted on it. But truth of the matter is, man, that dude found us one day. And he pulled up next to us. And his words were, I should shoot you. And I looked at my buddy like this, and I smiled, and he smiled. Like, I'm literally like, I believe my boy knew what I was going to do, because he knew I was quick to do things like this. And so imagine, you threaten somebody. Yes, we took your gun. Yes, we took your drugs. Yes, we took your car. You know what I mean? And we did everything to you. Hey, I'm not trying to, a change behavior is the best apology ever. So, you know, no disrespect for bringing this back up. But you remember when you said you should shoot me, man? And my response was, with what? I got your gun. And I pointed it at him. And he skirted off, man. I'm going to say don't do that, man. That could have got me locked up I was already locked up at an early age. But truth of the matter is, man, you don't know who you dealing with these days, man. All that road rage. It's just better to be cool, calm, and collective, man. Be cool, calm, and collective. If someone runs their mouth, man, it ain't that important. Pride and ego shouldn't lead you to do something that you'll regret later. Because I promise you, when you in jail, or you in rehabs, or you in a mental ward because you allowed your feelings and emotions to take flight, like take precedence over what's right and what's wrong, man. Sometimes you have no idea who it is you're facing. Youngsters these days are quick to, you know what I mean? Don't want to. I was one of them too, man. I didn't want to mess this. I'm just being real with y'all, man. I was led by feelings and emotions, pride and ego, and I had no right to do that. But I can't change my past, but we can learn off of it, man. And remember, I'm an OG for God, career habitual criminal. If I'm up here telling you all these OG stories, because if you saw it in a movie or you saw it in some type of flick, you'd be like, damn, that boy was real. So I'm just giving you true life, man. I want this to be entertaining, but I'm also going to talk, I'm going to lead you to God and not to the streets. I'm going to tell you to avoid situations like that, you know, pride, ego, put you in situations, man. Remember, I always ask myself, how am I free or how am I alive? It was only through God's grace that I didn't deserve, that I literally made it out alive, made it out off the streets and in prison. Florida, Colorado, Georgia, New York, Texas, like. But, you know, God bless me. And I'm gonna bring y'all some cool places to visit in Tampa. I'm gonna bring, you know, because I try to find serenity. I try to find places to meditate. I find places to pray. And that's what I'm here. You know, I'm at the Riverwalk, man. I hope y'all enjoy what I gotta say, man. Think before you act. Think before you ruin your life. Think before you inject that drug, because it may be your last. People love you out here. When you locked up, man, your peeps is doing time with you because they worried about you. Because like I said, ain't nobody in jail, county, places for being friendly, for doing the right thing, man. God loves y'all and things can change, man. I'm going to tell y'all a cool story. Gave my life over to God. Like I said, I was on dialysis 3 years ago. And miraculously, when I was obedient to God for these videos, I put in the work like I did back in the day, just in a positive way. Oh, it didn't know it. But truth of the matter is, man, I chose to eat good. I chose to drink water. I chose to exercise. I chose to do a lot of things through the grace of God. And my kidneys healed. You can't see it on paperwork because it shows on paperwork. It showed for 3 years. But like I said, man, miracles can happen once you give your life to God, man. I'm living proof, straight up, man. I owned a business. I did a lot of positive things in my life. If I can do it, you can do it. But for me to be accurate, I need to give you an accurate description on if I can change my violent ways, my robbery ways, my sticky finger, the junkie stunts, going into mental wards, going to prison, going to county, doing all this nonsense because I thought that was normal life. That OG status that I wanted so bad back in the day, man, don't mean a damn thing these days. Not to me, at least, man. Man, I want y'all to stay up. I want y'all to stay blessed. Riverwalk behind me. Just check it out together. Have a blessed day. Stay up.